Hi, today I'll be talking about how I somehow managed to get a 5 on my AP art portfolio from last year when I was a junior in high school. I'll be showing you some pieces from my concentration and other things, but I'll go over first what the process is like. First, there's breadth, which is 10 works that shows off your skill. And then there's quality, which is 5 of your best artworks that you send in to be judged at the end of the year, which is around May. And then there's your concentration, which is based on a theme. And you create 10 to 12 artworks for it, but most people only make 10, and then the other 2 are detail shots of 2 of the best ones. For my school, my teacher gave us summer homework, which was 5 pieces that went into the breadth section, and then during fall we had another 5 projects which goes into breadth too, and then we started concentration around winter break, which is probably around December, early January, and then every month we were to finish around 2 pieces. So wait, like 2-3 weeks per piece, but I procrastinated a lot, so yeah. For my concentration, I chose to do China because I wanted something that would help with my college portfolio, and also I was too lazy to think of some more creative stuff. But I like the China concentration. Yeah, it was nice. It helped. Yeah. I'll show my quality first, which are the 5 artworks I sent in to be judged by the AP art graders. Yeah. The portfolio is the maximum size that the portfolio can fit is 18 by 24, I believe. And then these are the 5 pieces that I submitted. The first one is this one. I painted this in 2014, 15. I really like it, so, and I thought it was one of my best ones, so I put it in. It symbolizes how society works, I think. My second one was my self-portrait, which is this one. It shows how sometimes I feel caged by the people around me and society and what they expect and stuff. This is one of my best ones. Well, yeah. I actually tried on this one. And then my third one was one of my concentrations from China. It is 2 people walking down the street that I took. Hopefully they didn't think I was stalking them because I followed them down the whole street. My 4th one that I submitted was this one, another one from my concentration. It's a cart runner person, and there's 2 women riding in the cart behind them. There was a whole stream of cars. I mean, bikes going past by me, so I took a bunch of pictures, and this is my best one. I worked on this for so long. My 5th one, my last and final one, was another self-portrait. I think I turned this one in. Yeah, this was my 5th one. It's another self-portrait, done with oil, but I kind of got lazy, so the front part was acrylic because it was due the next day and I didn't have time for it to dry, so I used acrylic. Yeah, that's my quality. Now I'll be showing you some pieces I turned in for breadth. This was one of my breadth works. I painted this 2 years ago, I think. I'll just go through these quickly because there's 10. This was another one, and this is of my friend Esther, and I painted this the day before school started. because yeah, this was supposed to be in warm tones or cold tones, and I chose to do warm tones, and my teacher hated this one, but that's okay. Another one was, if I can get this to open, another one was an architecture piece. I hated doing this one. I cannot do architecture at all, but the details are nice. I found some more of my artworks from my breath section. This is another one. I did this in 10th grade, and it's from it's from Nectar, this acai bowl place, and my topic was to draw food, my favorite food, and this was my favorite food in 10th grade. It's hot. And then my another one is of Chloe, one of my best friends, and my teacher didn't like this one either, so this was a monochromatic portrait, and I chose to use red. This is another painting of food done in oil. It's from a Taiwanese place called Meat Fresh, and it's really good. You should try it out. Yeah, that's it. I really like eating there. Yes. This is another one of my pieces from my breath section. It was a still life of metal objects. Two of my pieces that I turned in for quality were all from my breath section, and it was this one, as I showed before, and this one, and this one. I really like this one. Now I'll show you my concentration, which was the theme was China. I chose it. I chose between phobias, different types of phobias, which my teacher did not think I should do, and I chose the other one was China, which I chose to do. I took the pictures when I went there. Well, specifically I chose Beijing, China, and the streets in there, but technically I only went to one street in China, the main one where I took all my pictures. And I chose, my scenes were all from winter because I went during winter. Yeah, I will show you all 10 of them. My first one was my best one. This is, as I showed before, from Quality. This is another one which I showed from Quality. There's two. This is another one, and so one of those little houses in like beyond the streets. I used oil paint for this one. This is another one, which this was like one of the last assignments I did. It was like number 9 or something, and it's not that great. My teacher didn't like it either. Yeah, I didn't get a really good grade on this, in my opinion, but it's done in watercolor. Another one was the store. I think I did this 2nd or 3rd. I'm not sure, I forgot. But I really tried to work on the details a lot. Yeah. My teacher liked this one because it was realism, and he's obsessed with realism. Another one of my earlier ones, because you can see the progress going down. This is of a person selling meat in China. He saw me taking pictures. It was done oil paint. Haha. This is another piece from China. It is of a street, and as you can see, I completely like BS'd this whole section here because I ran out of time, and it was 4 a.m. in the morning. But it was done in gouache because I tried acrylic on this paper and it hated me. But gouache turned out okay. It was my first time using it, so yeah. I still need to work on it more for my college portfolio. Another one was this one. This one, my teacher didn't like either because it's more stylistic than realistic. It's of the whole Hutong, which is the alleyways in Beijing, China, in old Beijing. And this is done in pen and watercolor. This one is one of the last ones too. It is watercolor, and it's a girl riding down the street. I could have made this better, but I was out of time yet again. Another one is this one. This is number 8 or something. And my teacher didn't like this either because he doesn't like the composition of this, but I thought the details were decently great. Good. It's a close-up of a store in one of the alleyways. 10. Okay, yeah. Those were the 10 pieces that I turned in for my concentration, and I took 2 detail shots of my best ones, but I forgot which they were. Some tips and tricks, no, not tricks really. Some tips I have for AP art and how to survive it during the school year when it's like junior year or senior year and you have like a bunch of tests and like other stuff to do. One big tip is to not procrastinate like I did. Like it would be like the night before everything was due, and I'll be like up staying the whole night till like 4 a.m. trying to finish everything. So big tip number 1 is to not procrastinate like I did, because you'll regret it later on when you realize that everything's due the next day and you're like halfway done with one. Yeah. And then my second tip is to if you have a teacher who's really like biased and he really likes a certain style, like try to do your pieces towards his style, even though if you have your own style, because after all your grade is kind of important too, but like still make it good, because AP art, like try a 5. Yeah. A third tip would be to sorry, my phone. A third tip would be, let's see. Actually, my main one is just my main tip is just not procrastinate, because that's a huge factor. Oh, also for concentrations, I would suggest choosing something you could use in your college portfolio if you're using it as a supplement or like applying for college. And honestly, art, like how do you grade art? It's like super biased, like based on who likes what and stuff. But honestly, I feel like if I tried harder last year, I would have made my portfolio even better. Yeah, like if I tried harder, it would have looked some of the pieces would have looked way better. Yeah, but I thought I did a pretty good job, even though I procrastinated a lot, staying up till like 5 a.m. Yeah, but I had like a bunch of tests and stuff to prepare for this year, so yeah, I think I did pretty good, and I hope you thought this video was helpful. So look at my dog. Thank you for listening. Bye.